This is Brian Anderson. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Now here's Morant to the wing on the left. There's Jackson with the three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. Boy, a high-tempo game tonight. Both teams like to get out and run.
And BA, we always talk about pace. Well, this will be all about pace. Get your popcorn and your track shoes ready, because these teams like to get up and down the court. Not a whole lot of defense play, but a lot of high-powered offense. It should be a fun one to watch.
Now here's Paul. Bridges. Fires in the triple.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Paul with it. Outside for Booker. And Ayton with the stuff.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
And of course, DeAndre Ayton was the #1 pick in the 2018 draft. But you think about the #3 pick being Luka Doncic and the #5 pick in Trae Young both becoming all-stars. There's a lot of pressure on Ayton to succeed. But Monty Williams and the Phoenix Suns remain patient with Ayton, and I think they should.
Now here's Paul. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Memphis with the ball. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul. And for Ayton, even as the top overall pick, Grant, there seemed to be an understanding that it could take time for him to deliver on his gifts.
And BA, I think you're right. At 7 foot with top-tier athleticism and skill, he's got an incredible offensive arsenal. It can take longer for bigs to figure it out. But of course, Monty Williams developed guys like LaMarcus Aldridge and Anthony Davis. He knows what it takes to make him into an elite player.
And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. And here's Memphis now. It's a 3-point game. Driving to the basket. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside Paul. Down low. 5 to shoot. And he gets it to go.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Outside Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Jackson with room to fire. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Jackson's got 7 points in the game.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
That one goes in.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Morant drawing the double team. And here's Gordon from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From outside the arc. Booker can't get it to go. Pass to Melton. got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Right at the start of his career, D'Anthony Melton racked up the travel miles. Houston drafted him in 2018, traded him after Summer League to Phoenix. Then a year later, Phoenix dealt him to Memphis. He's barely had time to unpack his suitcase.
It's Booker on the wing. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Give him 8.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Over to the left wing. Pass to Anderson. Drops in the 3.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Now Booker. Now Aiden. The layup off target.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 3. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Coach Monty Williams has really revitalized the Suns. Devin Booker said the culture's different. You can feel it in the air. It started with Monty. His voice travels. We all believe in him. He believes in us, and it's contagious. Guys, it's so important to have that buy-in.
Can't do it without it, no doubt. Thanks, Allie. Memphis leading. Here's Morris. Picked it out of midair. Stripped it away. Pass to Anderson. And he buries his first look.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Kaminsky, left side. Here's the 3. That shot, no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Pass to Anderson. Here's Melton.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far. Value in each possession.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Galloway. He buries it from 3. Galloway's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Grant, you've been part of the Atlanta Hawks ownership group for years now. What drew you to that?
Well, B.A., I've always thought about the idea of being a part of an ownership team. And in 2015, when the Atlanta Hawks became available, I was able to put together a group and acquire the team, and I'll tell you, it's been fantastic. First of all, I've learned a great deal. There's some incredibly difficult decisions that are made year in and year out on the business side and on the basketball side as well. But I'll tell you, it's been nothing but fun. I've enjoyed it, great partners, and I look forward to bringing a championship to Atlanta one day.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. 4 on the clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. And so it's Memphis with it. Back to Morant. Pass to Gordon. Morant with it. Morant drawing the double team. And here's Gordon from the arc. Back to Morant. Out to Gordon. Off target from 3-point range. The Suns trailing. You know, Grant, you watch Devin Booker, constant motion. How much does it take out of you as a defender chasing a guy like that around?
Oh, man, you better bring your lunch pail to work when you have to guard Booker, because he is constantly moving. It's exhausting, but ultimately, it's a team effort to try to defend him. The thing with Booker, it's tough to take him out of his comfort zone. You can't just play physical. He embraces the contact and will use that against you. And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Unable to get that one. And it's Memphis the other way. Gordon left side. Let's go with a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Ayton. And Morant clears the board. 1:04 left to play in the first half. To the wing, right side. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 5-point Memphis lead.
I like this play. Good teamwork. You don't want to force Morant to do everything himself.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Pass to Brooks. There's the triple. No luck on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. Now Paul. With the drive. And Morant clears the board.
You know what? I like the flare, but you blew a layup. You know you've gone way too far.
Back to Morris. Launches it. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Pass to Booker. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And a pretty tightly contested game. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Pretty even game going here in Memphis. Here's Craig. There's the three. It's rebounded by Najee.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Three-pointer, Brooks. Offensive rebound. Now here's Gordon. Here he goes. And Gordon with the big finish.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
Back to Kaminsky. Shoots over Jackson. Goes up from the block. And Kaminsky slams it home.
His defender flying by him after that pump fake.
No hesitation on his move to the rim right there. Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Phoenix with the ball. Trailing by 5. And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling his official visit to South Carolina.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
So both teams changing it up here.
You know, everybody wants to know what's unique about Ja Morant. He's a young superstar who can get his own shot anytime he wants, but he continues to play with a pass-first mindset.
Clock at 6. To the inside. And then
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Smitty, in addition to keeping his teammates involved, Morant shows great leadership, and he really fires them up, it seems.
He does, Brian. He plays with passion, but at the same time, he stays in control of his emotions. That's the kind of guy players want to follow. It's especially valuable trait in your point guard and leader.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Melton. Good, and the setup by Morant. Melton's got 7 points in the game.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. Some changes for Phoenix. On defense, the Grizzlies. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Kaminsky outside. Shakes him, and he lays it up and in. Kaminsky's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Here's Anderson. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. He takes it in. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. From deep, Morant. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense.
Born and raised in Ontario, Canada, the family recognized early Brooks' basketball talents. For high school, they sent him to a well-known program in Nevada, and he worked his way into becoming a 4-star recruit.
There's a screen, fires it, and another miss by Memphis.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Ooh, Morris with a steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. .46 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
So it's the Grizzlies now. .29 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Anderson can't get it to go.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
.15 seconds left in the 3rd. Beyond the arc. Craig, good. Craig's got 5 points.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
And here is Morris. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. He has 7.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
And here at the end of the 3rd, it's a double-digit ball game. It's the Grizzlies leading by 10. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Pass to Najee. Fires the 3. Paul with a steal. Booker with it. Guarded now by Morris. Here's a 3 from Paul. Buries it from 3.
This is where Chris Paul hurts you. Can score on all 3 levels, and he does it in a variety of ways.
Jacks up a 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last. Here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Going inside. And Booker with the jam.
Oh, even in a bad situation, Booker has finesse. Works around the foul with grace instead of power. And I'll tell you what, this young man is known for his shooting. But make no mistake, Devin Booker is an all-around scorer. He has a chance to really be one of the elite players in this league. He's got a lot in his bag.
And that one's good for Brooks.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Paul into the lane. Here's Ayton. Crowder right side. Drops in the layup for two.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. And with the league going 3 crazy, Devin Booker is cutting down his attempts from long range the last few seasons.
And I love that he's doing that, B.A. He's attacking the rim but also very comfortable in the mid-range. He just does a really good job of taking what the defense gives him. I love how he can mix and match his ability to score. And, of course, he takes advantage of those opportunities.
They get it back. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And he lobs it up.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Now here's Crowder. Here's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Ayton. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's Melton. Three-pointer, no good. The Suns trailing. Outside Paul. Pulls up. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as much as 10. Morant with it, and it's Paul picking him up. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Drives to the hoop. Out to Gordon. The three. Crowder grabs the miss. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Paul drives in. Ayton with it. Outside Booker. Takes the three. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Ayton hits them both.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Memphis leading. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morris outside. Back to Morant. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The free throw drops for Morant.
The and one puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Outside Booker. And there's the drive. Pass to Ayton. Lets the three fly. Nails it from beyond the arc. Ayton's got 11 in the second half.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
That's what you have to do. Clutch shots, clutch shooters, they come through in those positions.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a three, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's a three from Paul. And it's good. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. And so it's Memphis with it. Out to Gordon. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Phoenix with the ball.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it.
Booker for 3. No good from three-point range. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Timeout called. The Suns. They're down by 4. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
They also need to get the best shot you can as quickly as you can, and then immediately foul.
Crowder outside. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant